Hey everybody, well, we're back with the second leg of today's dinner journey. The first one that I did was showing you how to prepare back ribs, not baby backs, but back ribs. We're going to put them in the Instapot. See, they're right over there. We're going to put them in the Instapot here in a little bit. But for the moment, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to take your leftover mashed potatoes, which this is roughly 2 cups. It's not roughly 2 cups, it is 2 cups packed down in there. Make potato pancakes out of them. I am a big believer in reinventing your leftovers. My husband, I'm fortunate. My husband loves leftovers as long as it's within reason. But a lot of times, like I said, I'll make a big amount because first off, I can't cook for 2. It's just not possible. But I have to freeze what I do, and then I like to reinvent it so that it's just not the same thing that he's eaten over and over. So here we go. That being said, I have mashed potatoes. That's 2 cups. Now, a good rule of thumb for this is 1 egg per cup of mashed potatoes. So I have 2 eggs. So, because I have 2 cups of mashed potatoes. This is so easy, y'all. I can't even tell you. So you know me. I'm not going to crack them in my bowl. I'm going to crack them in something separate just in case I get a shell or a bad egg. So in that goes, wipe my hands off a little bit. So let me pull this back a little bit. In that goes. And actually, I want to see if you can see that, and you see how what's the right word? The consistency is very loose and liquidy. So we're going to add some flour to that. We're going to add some cheese to that. And I'm going to turn my flame on. I've got a little oil in a cast iron pan over here. So we'll go over there in just a second. So I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of flour. The reason I give you the browse on this one is because, seriously, I don't measure this stuff. I do it for a consistency thing. So let's get 2 tablespoons of flour in here. Now remember, you don't need to salt or pepper them because you've already made mashed potatoes and you've already made them to your taste. You've already done that. So I'm going to put some cheese in here first. It's a consistency thing that I'm looking for. So I'm going to put some cheese in here first, and then I'll go back and add some flour. And again, I need to measure that, don't I? Okay, so that's not quite 1. So that's like 2. And this is with 2 cups of mashed potatoes. So actually, I'm going to dump the rest of this in here. You're going to get the point of the consistency. Because you don't want it too loose because you're going to have to make a cake out of it, right? So we've already put 2 tablespoons of flour in. So 3, 4. Let me turn that oil down. Because this is just how easy it is. And when I put it into the frying pan, because I want it to have a stiffer kind of a consistency, right? And 6. I thought 6 would be the answer, but so that's 6 tablespoons of flour for 2 cups. And you know what? It could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. It depends on what the consistency of your potatoes were. If they were real creamy mashed potatoes to start with, you might need a little bit more. If they were stiffer, you might not. You might need a little less. So, okay, so that is the consistency that I'm looking for, right? Now what I'm going to drop them into the frying pan, and in my frying pan I've got a white oil, a canola oil actually, and I put about 2 tablespoons of butter in there with it to give it just a little yummy flavor. And hang on one second, I'm going to reposition you. Okay, we're back on the stove side of the kitchen, and I'm going to use a ice cream scoop or a scoop. And because it just kind of makes them, again, I go with the uniform size, so then you know about how long it's going to take to cook each one. Plus, it goes in there kind of easy. So I'm going to make just 2 for the moment because I want them hot when they come out for dinner. I need to turn this up, and I'm going to flatten them out here with my spatula. And then I'm going to let them brown. So I will come back to you when it's time to flip these, and you can see they're so yummy. I'll be right back. Okay, look how yummy they look. Oh, they are. Look at that, nice and crisp and delicious. Crisp and delicious. So, anyway, all it was just leftover mashed potatoes, 2 cups, 2 eggs, 6 tablespoons of flour, and I don't know, as much cheese as you want. Put it in a little bit of oil with some butter, and here you have it. So, I'm going to end this one, and I'll pick back up with you on the ribs in the Instapot.